Welcome aboard, Bus 1. We're on our way to San Antonio, Texas, and we've got some time to kill. So let's play some trivia. Gamers, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Hey, it's Bryce.
I'm Cooper.
And I'm John.
Excellent. Let's get into some of the rules. So today's game consists of 3 rounds, each increasing in the number of points earned. Questions in round 1 are worth 1 point each. Questions in round 2 are worth 2 points each. And questions in round 3 are worth 3 points each. Of course, there's no Googling, and each contestant will have the ability to answer the questions. And I have removed the buzzer for maximum chaos.
Are you in a really reverberant room? Yes, I think yes, in fact.
Yes, it's called my living room.
Yeah, his apartment is like cavernous.
There's no,
I love
there is
the
no
ambiance
solution.
to this
it's
episode.
like recording in a cathedral, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are we?
I promise.
Can we know
I
where
promise
we
I
are?
didn't do that in real life. We're in San Antonio.
San
nice.
Antonio. Right, you guys remember that Alamo?
Which one?
I don't remember that.
Oh fuck.
Sorry, you can continue.
Anyways, there will also be one challenge question hidden in today's game, where a fake answer is given to try to throw off our contestants. Each player will have one opportunity to challenge what the host reveals as the correct answer. If the player correctly guesses which is the fake answer, they are awarded 3 points. If they incorrectly challenge a true answer, they lose 3 points. And multiple players can challenge the same question. And of course, the player at the end with the most points will win.
Okay.
So, does anybody have any ideas or just guesses on what today's episode is going to be about?
Types of plywood.
Oh,
Riveting.
Interesting
I've been
guess.
waiting for the plywood episode.
Or should I say nailing?
Yeah, I've been on the fence.
John has the most number of clues.
So I walked into Logan's apartment like at some point in the last week, and he had a picture up that just said "Bug facts. Did you know?" And then it's followed by a little cartoon bug, and it says, "Did you know it takes 3,204 tons of sugar to launch a chihuahua to the moon?"
Is
Something
it just
that.
like
With,
a
4
chaotic
typos.
episode? Is it?
feels like it's going to be a chaotic episode.
You said you wanted chaos earlier.
It's not a chaotic episode, but I mean, it does relate to some cool bug facts because we are doing bugs.
It's the bug episode.
Just the
Alright.
bug
I don't
episode
know.
everyone's been waiting for.
I don't know how much bug trivia. I guess we'll find out.
We will learn how much bug trivia we know.
Cool bug facts. All right, so do you guys want to get into round 1?
Buzz, buzz. Am
Why
I
not?
right,
There we go.
gamers?
Except there's no buzzer.
No
sorry.
buzzer.
Buzzing is for bees.
We have to make our favorite insect noise.
So wait,
Yeah, make your favorite.
does that mean
insect
we just
noise.
all like talk over each other? Whoever is loudest gets.
We'll see.
That seems to be what we've been doing so far.
All right, cool.
So round 1, question 1. What insect is considered the world's most capable predator with a hunting success rate of 97%?
Buzz.
just go for it.
Just go for it. I want to say
Yeah.
mosquito.
Okay.
I'll go with like a dung beetle. I don't know.
You think a dung beetle has a 97% kill rate?
I was going to say
You could be right.
tarantula. I was going to go with something big.
Mm.
Oh, wait. Like 97% of the time, it does what? It kills somebody?
Wait, like when it
So-
goes to kill someone, it succeeds 97% of the
97%
time?
of the time.
If it goes out to hunt, it will kill
Oh,
something and
dang.
eat it
Oh,
97% of the time.
Okay.
I thought it was just like... I'm
um,
pretty sure like mosquitoes have killed the most people. But I don't know about
Do they
like
go out and
highest
kill
rate.
but I
things?
don't think that's a kill rate like per mosquito
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, because I've
Right.
been mosquitoed multiple times.
What about like a yellow jacket? No.
No.
I just
I'm gonna say Black
myself.
Widow. Can I just say a new answer?
Yeah.
We're just going to give you a bunch of answers.
There's no rules.
First,
don't
just
care if
say
someone-
the answer.
You guys
Is it
can
just
just
first to
keep
say
going.
the answer?
Yeah, you guys can just keep
Brown
going.
recluse.
Ooh.
No, it's
Mongolian
no.
bird spider.
We're just naming spiders now.
Yeah. The spiders are cool, Logan. This is the
scary.
bug episode.
They are cool,
Um,
but I did say insect.
fire ants.
Fire ants. I don't know. Those are all the bugs I know. I know 3 kinds of spiders, and that's it.
What's the bad guy in Bug's Life again? Is he
like
just a
he's like a
grasshopper?
locust. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were one of the plagues, so they've done stuff.
I feel like we threw a bunch of answers at you.
I guess I'll say brown recluse.
With tarantula.
Spider.
Well, I'll go completely different to try to get the closest. I'll stick with a yellow jacket just because it's a stinging bug. So
it's kind of
going
it's
for
kind
the
of
old
murdery.
Charlie Chaplin.
I'm getting I'm going for the Charlie Chaplin mercy rule here.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I was really hoping you guys would kind of land on this, but it's actually a dragonfly. A dragonfly has a 97% kill rate. I'm surprised none of you said something about like a dragonfly.
Wait, of humans
I
or
don't know,
of just
Bryce.
other
No.
insects?
Killing people
Like every time they go out hunting,
I was thinking it was humans all along.
97% kill rate for humans?
Yeah, I was like, whoa. I didn't realize that.
Like
But
every time they go out hunting something.
So yeah, I think I was close.
I don't think any of us got that one, Bryce.
All right, well, dragonflies have a 97%
What are they?
success.
What do they hunt?
Success rate.
Dragons.
I don't know. They other bugs.
Other bugs.
Question 2. Prehistoric bugs in the late Carboniferous were massive. A dragonfly adjacent species was found that set the record for the largest insect known to exist. How big do you think it was?
What dimension are you looking for here?
Like wingspan?
You can give me wingspan, how long it was, or a
6-foot
weight.
wingspan.
Any of those.
I'm going to go for the weight.
Okay.
Give it in stones, Cooper.
I don't know how I'm gonna equal out if somebody gives it in weight versus length.
Percentage.
Who's closer?
Percentage.
I'm going to say 12 pounds.
Pretty
Okay.
hefty. 6 foot seems
They were
long
big
to
bugs,
me.
Bryce. The Carboniferous was good for that kind of bug.
I think it's
They were
definitely
massive.
I'll go 4 feet and
Needlessly
5
specific,
inches.
but okay.
Okay, giving that one to Bryce. It was 30 inches long, 30-inch wingspan, and weighed 1 pound.
1
which is still a big
pound.
frickin'
That's a
bug.
pretty big bug.
That's a big bug. 1 pound,
I guess for
30
bug
inches.
standards.
30-inch wingspan. I'm in Canada now,
Oh,
so
sure,
I
sure.
I have a bigger wingspan than them.
I could beat the crap out of a dragonfly back in the Carboniferous.
I mean,
I could
that
kill
would
a
be
dragonfly.
that dragonfly would have been bigger than you if it had a
97%
6-foot wingspan.
kill rate.
in my head.
Nice
but
try.
Now I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, 97. Was that the same kill percentage?
I don't
And then
know
just,
if we
like,
can get the
larger
kill
and-
percentage from the fossil
I don't know,
record.
maybe.
I'm not sure if that's how that works.
Just
I'm pretty sure it's etched into stone next to his dead body.
Yeah,
Like,
he's carrying
yeah.
a little picket sign.
Here
that
lies
says their
big
kill
old bug,
percentage.
98% kill rate.
Well, moving on to round 3, or moving on to question
Round 3. We're flying
Round
through.
3. In what way do you think termites communicate danger to the rest of their nest? When an intruder is spotted, the termites will begin to ...
They make
Give
like
me your
a
best guess.
crackling sound.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
vibrate. Like they vibrate their butts.
Do they
Vibrate
do
their
a little
butts.
jig like the bees?
They do a little jig. Okay, so Bryce's answer is they vibrate. Cooper's answer is they do a little jig. And John's answer is
They
they...
crackle. They
they
make like a
they
high-pitched
They
crackle.
crackle.
They sound like they sounded an alarm call.
Pop rocks.
Okay, well, I'm going to give this one to Bryce again. Because when an intruder is spotted, the termites will begin to bang their heads against
What?
the walls
Whoa.
and create vibrations throughout the nest.
Sounds like they're head banging to a jig
Yeah.
to me.
They might be. They're
That's
just listening to that
crazy.
bee song.
I guess that makes sense. It's probably the easiest way to, like, because they're all in the wood, right? And it's just like.
Well, no, they'd be in a
Oh.
mound.
They're in like their
bug
nests or
mound.
whatever that they build. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
well,
like
there's-
30 feet high.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they bang their heads.
I'd do the same. I would do the same.
That's what anybody
We should
would
honestly
do.
start doing
There
that
we go.
as
Just
humans,
start
too.
slamming your head against the wall when something
Right.
bad happens.
All right.
Whenever we see an
Just
intruder
slam
in
your
our
head
house,
against the wall.
From now
just
on,
bang your head against the wall.
I'm gonna change my strategy. I'm just gonna put myself in the mind of the bug.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah,
I've
that's
been there.
that's.
I mean,
gonna
you got
get
2
far.
points. I'm right there with you now.
I'm gonna become more of a bug then. You know?
I'm
like,
entering the bug's life.
buzz. You know.
Buzz.
Question 4. In the 2005 sci-fi fantasy masterpiece Herbie Fully Loaded, starring Lindsay Lohan and Michael Keaton, how many Herbies were created for the film?
Oh, like
Yeah,
car
it's
bug?
he's
My
a bug.
gosh. How am I supposed to get in the bug's life
See,
for this
you're,
one?
you're in insect mode right now.
I'm
This
gonna
might be
go-
difficult for you.
no.
So I was
I'm
going
gonna
to
go
say
5.
6. I
Okay.
didn't mean to edge Bryce out, but that's just where I
One. They
was.
only needed one. They only need one.
Well, they actually used 37
What?
Herbies.
So that sounds like John's closest.
Sounds like
Whoa.
John got that.
Oh, I
Oh my
don't know
gosh.
about that.
Look it up. IMDb
No,
trivia
I-
told me, and I took it as gospel.
I believe you. I don't believe
Hey,
John
Bryce
should
is
get
right
the
rules,
point.
Bryce.
I
Come
think
on.
it's 2.
I
He
said
said
6, but
7.
close enough.
And I said one.
Okay.
So
well, John was
there.
closest, right?
Dang.
Yeah, I was closest.
I had Hurts.
Yeah, well,
That's crazy. Like, why?
Just
Did you
in
see
case.
why?
I don't know.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't
were they
know.
were they replacing them, or did they have them to start with?
Ooh,
That's
that is
the
a good
question
question.
I have.
Well, I'm assuming they'll have like different ones for like how torn up it might be. And they have like a transformation sequence. I don't know if you've seen the movie.
I
I've seen it a lot.
Oh, I definitely have.
Because it started out as like a
Seen it a
normal love
lot.
bug and then got transformed into like a
So
NASCAR
they didn't,
racing
like,
love bug.
They didn't like change the car. They just had different versions.
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
car. Okay.
Right.
Man,
And they'll have like different ones for like camera
That
rigs
would
and
make
stuff.
sense.
So
that's good trivia.
That's some good bug trivia right there.
that's a cool bug
fact.
fact for you.
Yeah.
Cool bug fact.
All right, let's go to the last question of round 1. Question 5. For reasons unknown to science, nearly 500,000 monarch butterflies begin flying southwest towards Mexico every year in October. No single butterfly makes it the whole trip, and it takes 4 generations of monarchs to complete the entire migration to Mexico and back. No one knows how they know where to go. In addition, monarchs going south live 8 times longer than monarchs traveling north, for reasons that also elude scientists. The contestant who provides me with the most satisfactory answer to these buggy conundrums will receive a point. Why they go, how they know where to go, and why they die faster growing north. I'll give a point for each of
So
those.
you don't know. You're just looking for the best answer.
No one
Right.
knows. No one knows. Whatever
Oh, I
you
don't
come
care
up
about
with could
anyone
be
else.
the answer equally as any major
Okay,
scientist
so
theory.
the questions you're looking for is why they go.
Mm-hmm.
How they know where to go.
Correct. And why they die 8 times faster going north than south.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
I think I got the answer. I think I have the
All
answer.
right.
Buzz.
Okay.
So I'm an aerospace major, so I get the jet streams, you know? And so
Yeah,
that's the monarchs, what they're actually doing. They're getting up at the certain altitude, taking the jet stream that takes them right to Mexico every time.
Mm.
And then on the way back, they're having to go
Against
against the jet stream.
They're traveling faster.
They're flying real hard
Okay.
with a big
So
wind
they-
in their face.
They die
and,
more.
They die more.
Because it's harder, because they'll go slower or something.
That's
okay,
right.
I can...
It tears
I can
holes
get
in their
behind
wings
that.
and it hurts them.
If I read that on Wikipedia, I wouldn't second guess it that much.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, are you done, Cooper?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I think I got an answer. Actually, no. I have the answer.
Naturally.
Okay.
So,
You're convincing
of
me.
course, just like birds, the initial reason that they start to head south and or north, depending on the hemisphere, is because it's getting colder, you know, and they can't survive the frost. So that's the initial reason why they start going.
Okay.
For how they know where to go, as everyone knows, monarch butterflies are attracted to milkweed, and so they're actually following the direction that the milkweed is starting to grow, and that just tells you the direction. And then they do interpretive dance and bang their heads for the next generations to know how to go back to where they were before. So that's how they make the return trip. As for the difference between south and north, I think it's just as simple as the location that they're coming from. So you know, the southern hemisphere butterflies just have more predators than northern hemisphere butterflies. So if they had the ones heading north are just likely to die more often because there's more things to eat them.
That sounded very well thought out. Have you
Bryce-
thought about this before?
Pretty much like every month or so it comes up, and I just have to like.
Every October.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah.
We're missing.
It sounds like Bryce. It sounds like Bryce came up with the "follow your nose to the fruity taste that shows"
sort of butterfly answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, butterfly answer.
Which is a
They go-
standard.
I think there's
Kinda follow
milkweed
that
that way.
But I mean, that's a standard reason why animals move. That's you follow.
We're
food.
talking pie in the window, seeing
Kind of
the
like
smell
floating
travel
along
across the air,
scent stream there.
and
Mhm.
the butterflies are just floating toward the pie. The pie being milkweed.
Exactly.
Mm.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Science.
John, time for you to make up your
All right,
answer.
so
I guess.
yeah.
Mine.
So,
Trivia.
oh boy, will I be making this up on the spot. So y'all are familiar with the phrase "life imitates art," and that phrase comes from the fact
No.
that that's too bad, Bryce. If only we could Google
Is that an idiom, Bryce?
It might
Wait,
be.
was that an idiom or something?
I don't know. We'll have to check the archives for that one. But that would be because the Great Butterfly Migration follows the exact same plot arc as any 1980s road trip movie where the dad finds that his kids are growing further away from him, so he plans a road trip.
Mm.
Naturally. So,
Wow.
Okay.
so
I like it.
butterflies-
This is satisfactory.
Naturally.
I can feel a coming of age story coming on.
It just oozes
But
coming
4
of age
times
story.
in the same movie.
Of course.
That's exactly
So
right.
that's why, like, that's the call to adventure. That's why the butterflies are going to Mexico. Naturally, it takes 4 generations to get down there. So over time, you kind of get like a post-apocalyptic handing down of the original map through like weird religious practices and like kind of Mad Max butterfly. That's the sequel, of course. And then I have like an actual guess on the way back why they die faster outside of my movie analogy. Is it just because like it's colder when they fly back up through the states, causing them?
Are
to,
you
like,
asking or
die
are you
more?
telling us?
I'm positing.
Sounds like he doesn't know,
Bryce.
John. I mean,
I don't know,
John.
Bryce.
It sounds like John is 100% sure that it's because it's
'cause
colder when they go
it's less
north.
conducive to butterfly life on the way back up than it is back down.
I definitely misinterpreted
Okay.
that part. Of the
It sounded like a darker, incredible journey kind of.
Yeah,
Kinda
sort of. There's way
hypothesis.
more butterfly death in my theory than in the Incredible Journey, I'm sure.
I didn't really intend for this to work out this way, but I'm gonna go with the 3-way split because
Wow.
I enjoy John's movie analogy coming of age story.
I knew that would speak
That's
to
like a
you.
good motivation for a
Well, of
butterfly.
course.
I can see why a
Cheap
butterfly
shot,
would want
John,
that.
using a movie.
For Logan, I know my audience here.
Tugging at the heartstrings.
Then following the milkweed, that just sounds allegorical and cool. That's
I'm pretty sure that's
satisfactory. And
biblical.
That's a good. That's
Yeah,
a good
right.
right there. Following the milkweed.
then and then Cooper used some science-y stuff to justify
And then Cooper
like
actually
air
did
travel
something.
and stuff. So
Do we each get
So-
a
all right,
third of a
so
point?
that's
or
that's a 3-way split
is that a
there.
third of
So
a
is
point
that-
or 1 point each?
We
1
each
point
get
each.
3 points, and then we add them together.
And then split them apart?
I heard 1 point each. So I'm
Okay.
going with that.
Nice.
Yes, 1 point each.
John,
Alright.
you got that?
I got
you got
that.
that
I
for
got
me?
that. 3, 2,
Cool.
1. We got it.
And that brings us to the end of round 1. So
Woo!
let's do a little roundup on everyone's points so far.
Okay, so Bryce has 3, John has 2, and Cooper has 1.
Nice. This is the first time
Wow.
that I've been leading in the middle of an episode.
There we
So
go.
this is
That's-
a big
It
moment
might
for
not be
me.
a good omen. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. I guess.
All right, ready to get back into hive mind?
Let's
I
boogie.
suppose.
Is it going to be about actual bugs again?
We just had a whole
Maybe.
question about bugs.
4 out of the 5 questions
About-
have been.
how
Yeah,
about
there was
hypothetical
only
bugs?
one, not
About
about
insects,
insects.
That
Yes.
was about hypothetical bugs.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Round 2, question 1. Starting off with a bang. How many bugs are there? If you had to guess.
Just
At
conceptually.
least 10.
Like total. Like not number of species, like
How many
total
bugs there are?
At least
bugs.
10.
Yeah. Can,
Mm. If Price is Right rules, Cooper goes with 10.
I said at least.
Hmm.
Wait, how many bugs, like, each individual bug, right? Not like each
Like,
species, but
If there were 4 ants on the
That's 4
table,
bugs.
that would count as 4.
That counts as 4
4
bugs.
bugs.
on the
Who's-
table.
How many?
Hold
How
on, though.
many bugs?
Who's counted them?
I think it's an estimate.
Well,
Probably.
it's an estimate. They have they have an order of magnitude.
Are we
that
talking
they're
about
Oh,
only
okay.
bugs
of.
on
Okay.
our planet?
Ooh.
Yes. We are not including alien bugs.
What about tardigrades? Do they count?
That one tardigrade we killed by like sending it to the moon in a quantum
Yeah,
sense.
the moon episode. Go listen and find out about
There
that.
we go.
Do tardigrades count as bugs?
I don't think they do.
I don't
I
think
count
they
them
do.
as bears.
Yeah, they're little
Little
bears,
water
little
bears.
tiny bears.
Little baby
Tiny
bear.
bears. That's where bears come from.
Okay, I have my answer. I've been thinking about it.
All right,
Go
say
ahead,
it.
Bryce.
Since it's an estimate, I don't have to give an exact number. So
Correct.
I'll go 12 trillion.
A solid guess.
That's a lot of bugs.
I was gonna say something like 17 trillion.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Are you going to say that still?
Yeah, and I'm going to stick with it.
Okay.
He was gonna.
Bryce is
I'm
Bryce
gonna
is
go
here to make
less
sure I'm
than that.
self-confident.
A trillion is a lot of bugs.
There's a
I'm
lot
pretty-
of room for bugs on this
Are
planet.
we
Cooper.
talking all the bugs that have ever lived?
No,
That-
No,
just
that
all
that,
would
are
be
alive at any given
so
moment
many
on
bugs.
Earth.
Okay.
Right now.
That's a lot of bugs. 17 trillion?
There's a lot of
I'm
room
gonna
for
say
bugs.
200 billion.
Okay.
The correct answer is 10
10?
quintillion.
Quintillion.
Whoa,
So
no way.
that sounds
Okay,
like
hold on
John
again.
is closest again.
This is going to be the second one that John answered after me, said the same order of magnitude, and is going to get the
and I'm
points.
gonna
Is
get
that
2
what's happening
points
here?
for it. Bryce, play the goddamn game.
I mean, you guys are
Quintillion?
so far
I
off.
don't
Like
believe
it's like
that.
point. You guys said like
don't know if I
0.001% of the
believe
true
that.
answer.
Oh,
But
you're
it's
going to
true.
challenge this?
I don't know if I believe that because there's not even that many, like, molecules on
I don't know if
Challenge
that's
I don't
true.
think.
Challenge
All right, go ahead and challenge
Do it, Cooper.
if you want.
Right now.
Are you
You can challenge it now. You can challenge it later.
are you
however
gonna
want.
triple dog dare me?
I
you gonna-
no,
No,
it's your
why would I
decision.
do that?
Oh. I'll come back to it.
All right.
problem.
Hey,
Okay.
do I get the
keep that
points
in
It's
the noggin.
foreshadowing. I'll probably challenge this one.
I mean, it feels really wrong to give John those.
So you don't
points.
have to.
Do it anyway.
I'm gonna leave it up to the committee, Bryce and Cooper.
Well, that's pretty easy. He's not getting the points.
Cooper.
I do have to say, quintillion is quite a bit bigger
It's a
than
ways
trillion.
away. It's a ways away.
If you would have said like even 100 trillion instead, I would have been more considerate. But you're in the exact same like like decimal spot. No, not decimal.
That's
Digit
fair.
spot.
That's fair.
Whatever.
You understand I'm playing the game. It's 2 points, baby.
He's playing the game.
poorly, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
All right, so no points awarded there. 10 quintillion bugs.
That's crazy.
I
I
still
don't
don't
I
believe
think
it.
it's fairly sane. I think that makes sense.
You think that makes sense?
Cooper, there's so
I don't.
think about how much room there is for
I was
bugs.
surprised
Even if
when I
it's
found
true,
it.
I
For bug
refuse to live
activities,
in a
Cooper.
world where
Think of
I
all the little
refuse
places
to-
for bugs.
Just think about a
to
bug.
accept
Think
the
about
fact
Cooper,
that there could be that many bugs.
Cooper. Think about a bug. Just think about a bug. Think about them.
Think about a bug.
And then multiply that by 10 quintillion.
Okay, let's think it. All right, wait, John. Okay, let's think about this. How many people are there on Earth?
4.
7.8
10.
billion, something like that.
I think it's 7.8
Okay.
billion now. Yeah.
So what does that mean? How many bugs
How many
per person?
how many bugs could you fit
are we
inside
saying?
all of those people?
If there's 7.8 billion, I'm gonna estimate that as 10 billion.
What's the bug per person ratio?
So it would
Yeah.
be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 orders of magnitude greater than that.
That's a billion.
Yeah.
You're saying there's a billion bugs for every person on the planet?
Cooper, think about all the
That's
space
what
that
I'm
there
saying.
aren't people and how many bugs could be there.
Screw it. I'm challenging right here, right now.
Oh my
About to
gosh.
go to negative 2 points.
Yes,
Wow.
I will. I refuse to believe
haven't-
this.
We haven't had a negative point since the
Like the first episode,
first
right?
episode.
No.
Wow. We've been doing this for so long.
Have we?
About half a year.
All right. So
Logan.
there are actually 10 quintillion
Oh,
bugs.
no way.
Welcome to negative
Come
2,
on.
Cooper.
Pretty rough there, Cooper. Cooper Trooper.
I still refuse to believe it.
Well, I found it
Cite your sources.
on one website.
I found
So,
a
it
website
has to
that
be
said
Bugs.com.
That's a lot of bugs.
howmanybugs.org.
But Cooper, maybe this next one will be up your alley because
Maybe.
you were hinting at this earlier.
Ooh.
Question 2. A Bug's Life was Pixar's second outing after their previous success in Toy Story. While this film never had a sequel, the characters do appear in a different Pixar film.
Buzz.
What film is this?
Buzz. Toy Story 2.
What is it? What is it?
Toy Story
Yep,
2.
it's Toy Story 2.
Yes!
I thought somebody would get it.
suddenly
I'm
Cooper
at
is
zero
at
again.
zero.
I'm at 0 again.
I couldn't remember which Toy Story it was, but it definitely rings a bell.
I knew they were in
were
a Toy Story.
It's in the end credits.
Oh,
Like, you know, at the end of Toy Story 2, like they do like the little
yeah.
like goofy what's it called? When you mess up.
Bloopers. They do bloopers.
What's it called?
Bloopers.
Blooper.
You know, the little
Yeah, they do
goofy-
like a blooper reel. They do like a blooper reel, and like the two little bugs are like on a leaf as like Buzz is chopping through the leaves trying to go rescue Woody.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
And John in particular. Fun fact, this is the last film performance of Roddy McDowall before
Oh my
his
god,
death.
wait, who was Roddy McDowall in A Bug's Life?
I have no idea.
I wish we could Google.
I'm gonna assume it's a bug.
Yes, I would
He's
assume that
probably
it's
a bug.
Yeah, Logan and I just finished watching all
Wait,
8
are you
Planet
saying
of the
Toy-
Apes movies
Toy Story
featuring Roddy
2?
McDowall.
Was his last one, or Bug's Life was his last one?
A Bug's Life.
I hope he was
Cool.
the evil grasshopper
I think he was still an ape Cornelius from Planet of
in
the
A
Apes.
Bug's Life.
In A Bug's Life. He's in the weird mask and everything.
Too bad I'm not going to remember to Google this afterwards.
Question 3. To deter predators, ladybugs squirt a smelly liquid from what body part?
Ooh.
The urge to say
This
the
is
butt
fun.
is always so strong.
I'm gonna say
That
the
is
butt.
a body part.
The
You can
butt.
say it.
The insect
Cooper is
butt.
locked in.
I want to
the
say
butt.
the bottoms
I'm sure
of their
they call it
I'm
something
going to say
else.
the bottoms of their feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back.
Back.
Do they move their flap wings?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Well-
like it's a little hole under the flap.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Secret hole.
They actually squirt this smelly liquid from their knees.
That's close to their feet, though.
That is really close to their feet.
That's interesting.
It is. And I saw pictures of it when I was
How does
researching
that
it. They
work?
do. They squirt it out of their knees.
I don't know, John. Are your feet closer to your knees than your butt?
Ooh, wait.
This is not John's.
They also
feet and butt.
they
This is a
also
lady
that's true. They
bug's
also
feet
have
and
front
butt.
knees, I would assume,
Wait,
that are further
they do
away
have front
from
knees.
their
They do
butt
have-
but closer to their feet.
That-
Their front
Do you
butt?
have back knees?
That is,
But they're closer to their front
a
butt.
ladybug does.
I call my front
A ladybug
knees
does have
elbows,
front
but
knees.
here we are.
Are they
No,
front?
John, that was a good argument. I'm giving it to you.
No, I
That-
think
that
that's fine.
sold me.
I think he should have got the points there.
Yeah,
That
there
was-
we go. I'm
That's
on
probably
edge now,
true.
Bryce.
That's
Now that
probably
there's,
true.
I didn't know we could form committees, which is upsetting.
Yeah, I'm working behind the
The
scenes.
committee
We
consists
voted
of
for
the other
John to
contestants.
not get those points.
Moving right along. Question 4.
That's a good Kermit.
Sphinx moths have the strongest wing beat of any insect, enabling them to fly up to 33 miles per hour. How many sphinx moths do you think it would take to lift Lindsay Lohan?
Is this,
All right, so Lindsay Lohan weighs, probably. Like,
I think we should brainstorm this out together.
I think we could probably do this.
Yeah,
Can we
do
split
it.
2 points
Let's
between
do
us?
Lindsay
We've split
Lohan,
points between us before.
She's got to weigh what? Like let's say 150,
Wait,
170.
Are we talking current day Lindsay Lohan?
Like 120 pounds
Yes,
for Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan right now.
Right now.
What'd you say?
Like 120 pounds for Lindsay Lohan?
Does that help
Like
you?
100? How? No.
How did you get the current day Lindsay Lohan's weight?
It's
Did you
out there.
ask?
It's out there?
It's out there.
It feels
Did
wrong.
she post it online?
I
Is it
think
a primary source or is this
I don't,
secondary
I don't know
or
how
tertiary?
it gets
Well-
public information, but I think all actors might have to have that kind of stuff just to
Just as like a
make them
casting
eligible for
demographic
certain
thing,
roles or
maybe.
something.
Wait,
That's
you
weird.
guys don't post?
I
your
don't put my weight
online?
online. No.
Well, if anyone wants to know mine, it's out there.
Let's go down the order and everybody say their weight for the public record.
Yeah, this is our way of announcing how much we weigh.
It's us trying to get on par with
So,
Lindsay Lohan here.
I think the important thing here is to try to get an understanding of the lifting power of a single moth.
Yeah,
just to get the order of magnitude,
it was more so
Yeah, I mean, I know what it is.
30
I just didn't
okay.
want to give it to you. That might give away.
No,
too
don't
much
give it to
info.
us. Don't give it to us.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
How did
Okay.
you figure this out?
I measured it, John.
Oh my god.
He gathered together
We'll talk about this
enough
afterwards.
It probably can.
to pick up Lindsay
and
Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan.
Yes.
Now, are we talking the... I assume it's the lifting force of them combined is exactly her weight.
It has to.
We're not
be,
talking
yeah.
acceleration or anything like that.
Correct. Like, how much would they have to do to just lift
Hold
her
it.
off the ground momentarily, not like fly her away?
Okay. Just like
What
an
if
impulse.
Do I have?
Yes.
Do they have to like levitate her, or can I have a whole bunch of them fly into her at such a speed, perpendicularly, that it lifts her off the ground momentarily?
33 miles an hour.
That'll.
Yeah.
They fly into her at 30.
But also
Exactly
they're
that
pretty
speed,
small.
actually.
They are pretty
didn't
small.
consider that.
Sphinx moths are pretty big, aren't they?
Well, they're bugs. They're less
okay
than my
size.
wingspan.
I know they are.
That's true.
Their wingspan is less than 30.
30 inches.
So
30
Yep, that
inches.
is true.
Yeah.
So let's assume 20.
I think that's
Just to be
that's a
conservative.
safe
For our
bet, now
math,
that we're
let's
out of the
assume
Carboniferous
less
age.
than 30.
Okay,
20 is
so
safe.
33 miles an
Bug
hour.
math.
How do you relate velocity to force?
I think we need
Force
to know.
applied. I
okay,
need the
we need
weight
to estimate the weight of the moth. Yeah.
The moth is about half a gram.
Half a gram.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know that we had
Dang, okay.
values.
What's
here.
that in newtons?
I have
Okay.
a lot more information I
what's,
can give.
what's half a gram?
I
This
did
kind
the
of feels like an
data.
escape
I have
room,
it.
but with
So
moths.
okay, I think that
Was this a Reddit thread that you found?
No, I did it.
I did it.
I did the math myself. You know what? All this math isn't really getting us anywhere. I'm going to say 3,000.
20,000 moths. 20,000 moths.
3,000, 20,000. Bryce, you going?
We
Oh,
really
okay.
fell apart
Hold
after
on.
like us
Sweet.
wanting to like
What
solve this
about-
together.
What about like the packing of these moths? At some point, if you get 20,000 moths together, just trying
Can
to
I,
pick
like,
up Lindsay Lohan, they're not going to fit and have enough
Let's
ability to flap.
assume
assume that
Lindsay
they're willing to
Lohan
do
is
this.
dangling from a wire that has a very long bar, and all the bugs can fit on this very long weightless bar.
Weightless bar. Huh?
I fucking
okay.
hate
So
physics.
This has become a...
I did some quick math on my
It's
own. here.
like assume the world is made of
So
ice.
I'm gonna say that,
negligible air resistance.
You know what? I'm not gonna give you my reasoning yet because I don't want to help them unless they've given their answers.
We already
right?
guessed.
We've already
Okay.
gave our
I'll
answers.
give you my reasoning then. I'm gonna say this moth, 25 of them can lift a pound. So then I'm gonna assume I'll estimate Lindsay Lohan to weigh like 150. Just I don't know as an average or I don't know whatever. So that gives me 3,750 moths.
I already said 3,000.
Yeah, but mine's more precise.
Wait, but he's above you for
Right.
750.
It's going to be exactly
The answer is
3,750.
exactly.
Dang.
Watch me like 4.
No,
10 quintillion.
For these fucking moths.
it would actually take 50,802 Sphinx moths to carry Lindsay Lohan.
I'm in the right order of
Okay,
magnitude
so how
this
much
time.
can they carry each? Is that how you found
a
it?
little bit over 1 gram. So I did like 1.2
Wait, that's what they
That's
can
impressive.
carry?
individually.
I thought that you were saying that that's what they weighed before.
Half
they
the
weigh
gram
half
is
of
what they weigh.
Okay.
These are
Sorry,
some buff little
gotcha.
boys.
So they can
Carry
only
like
lift
3 times their weight.
Well, they
That's
can momentarily lift 3 times their weight. They won't be able to like carry that much weight long term,
In
but that's like
unison.
their lift, like their launching capabilities.
Dang. That's a lot of moths.
That's a shitload of
Yeah.
moths.
So when are we going to test this out?
Lindsay?
I already did.
If
We're
you're
releasing the
listening-
footage. We're releasing the footage on our Twitter.
Is that the
page.
file you wanted to send us?
That's the file. I'm
It's
saying.
already
the sound
happened.
Of Lindsay Lohan being
We
lifted up by
counted.
50,000 moths.
We counted by hand painstakingly.
So is that me? Do I get that?
Yeah, that's John. That is in the right
I'm
order
in the right
of
order of
magnitude.
magnitude.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, going to question 5. Again, relating it back to a previous topic of discussion. It is well known that bees communicate hot flower spots to their sisters by a dance called the waggle dance. But this communication mechanism extends further, and bees actually make colony-wide decisions for things like nesting sites using similar dances. Over time, they come to collective democratic decisions as sisters dance and communicate which nesting spot they like best. Doing a waggle dance here is like casting a vote for a spot. So over a period of a few days, they slowly narrow down their decision until all of the bees are doing the same dance.
That's a cool.
Give me your
right there.
best waggle dance right now.
Visually or
Yeah,
audibly?
do a waggle dance. Both. It can be a visual, audio experience, whatever you want to deliver.
I feel like
to
I
me.
gotta get
Waggle,
up.
waggle,
Waggling.
Buzz, buzz.
I'm waggling.
Buzz, buzz.
Wow.
I'm waggling.
Logan's not
Buzz,
recording
buzz.
this.
We should go over here.
Buzz.
Truly
I'm
incredible.
done with this.
Look at this spot.
I-
This is a good one.
Okay.
Wait, we
okay.
have to come to an agreement though.
You like jazz?
You guys got all coalesce into a synchronicity.
We,
The synchronicity is sitting here and waiting for you to.
Okay.
I believe
so,
I was doing my dance for like Chicago. I think that's where I was dancing for.
That's what you were voting
Yeah.
for.
well, out of the three of you, John put in way more effort.
I
He stood up once.
I
Yeah,
was
John
more
stood
bee
up out of his
specific.
chair.
I was a little more bee
Bee
specific.
I don't know if
I don't know.
I don't know.
I had little
He-
wings.
I mean,
I
Cooper,
said buzz,
He
buzz.
was buzzing.
And I was
John
waggling
also said
like
buzz.
a
say
bee.
buzz, but we're not using a buzzer.
I
this
also did
episode.
add to the auditory experience so that the listeners wouldn't be left out, and knew that I was advocating for my place. So I don't know.
Logan, I'm exhausted from standing up for you.
Yeah, that
I
that,
stood up for
I'm pretty
you.
sure mine
Okay.
was in a
Yeah.
movie.
I didn't
once.
realize
Okay.
we had to stand up to get points.
You didn't have to. You just had to. Give it your all.
I
and
waggled.
Impress me.
For the listeners at
Okay.
home, I'm
I
actually in a
waggled for
wheelchair
you.
right
I'm-
now.
I'm gonna select John's nesting
Boo,
spot.
the,
In this one.
Yes!
the committee disagrees.
The committee has not been
Yeah.
asked to render judgment on
Bryce
this
and I are
topic.
voting that John does not get those points.
Oh.
So actually, John, you only get half of the points.
I get half of them, but also shut up.
So yeah, that's the end of round
We've
2.
waggled our decision,
That
John.
is that
We've
is the end of
waggled our
round
last
2.
dance.
So I have 10 from the 7 I gave myself earlier.
Cool. So okay, here's actual
Right.
points. I have 8. Bryce has 3, and Cooper is still at a fresh old 0.
So I'm winning
There
by
we
2.
go.
That's pretty good.
This is where I come back. I'm going to
That's-
get all 5 of these, and I'm going to fly.
Say,
to
Cooper
the-
There you go. This is
Cooper
this
can
is
still
it,
win.
Cooper.
Don't call it a comeback.
It's anybody's game.
All right. So
Thank you
this
for that.
next part is well, I guess do we have sponsors on this podcast?
Oh, I got
guess
one.
we do.
Oh, Bryce has got it.
I got one.
Here's a message from our sponsors.
Have you ever been sitting at home and all of a sudden you hear the door start rattling and you really want to tell your neighbor that there's a burglar in the neighborhood? Well, have I got just the product for you? This is the Termite 2000 Headbanger. So this allows you to safely and securely repeatedly bang your head on the demising wall between yourself and your neighbor. You can get it for just
For just 10
Wow, that's a
quintillion.
steal. For only 10
Send me all 10
quintillion.
quintillion bugs, and we'll talk.
Well, that's a steal.
well, I did steal it, so I guess that
Give
makes
that
sense.
a try.
There you go. You know, that's stolen termite technology.
Mm. There was
What's
no
that called?
patent.
It's called like bio. It's something where you like base.
Biopiracy.
Well, maybe.
Oh, no.
Bioluminescence.
No, I know what you're talking
do
about.
like engineering things off of like nature.
Oh, yeah, there's a name for that, but I don't
Yeah.
know it.
So I know biopiracy is like
Very
when you
cool.
actually steal.
This is a great
Something
trivia
like that.
podcast. Everyone learns a lot, you know.
We're killing it.
Everyone
It's a lot of
learns
us going,
there's
"Man,
a
I
name
wish
for
we
this.
knew."
There's something that
There's something there.
do y'all know that?
We're encouraging our listeners to go out and learn.
Yeah, do y'all know that there's things?
y'all know that Roddy McDowell is apparently in A Bug's Life? I don't know who.
I figured that out today. So for the next one is the one that I'm going to try to send a file in here. So I'm
Okay.
going to go to the chat and then tell me if this works. This isn't related to the question, just this like a test file.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh. Why did you send this to me?
This is the sound test. Let's just make sure that it works.
Yeah, it
I was
works.
gonna say
It works
no,
slogan.
but there's just no sound at the first 5 seconds.
The plunk of the poop into the water is
We
visceral.
don't know what these sounds actually are, though. That's the thing. They could
And then-
be anything.
Wait, and then
Yeah, like some
These are
guy
bugs,
created
aren't
these.
they?
We don't know if it's
I'm pretty
real.
sure these are bugs.
They might be
This
bugs.
is just a
It's
full.
the
They better
sound
not
of
be
it's the
bugs.
sound of bugs.
It's just a Foley
That-
artist with a water bottle, you know.
that hurt me.
All right,
Well-
what's the actual
So
question?
yeah, it works.
All right,
What's important
all right.
there?
Moving on to round 3, we're going to start with the chirp challenge. Players will listen to a cricket chirping before submitting a guess as to what the temperature is outside. To account for any scouts who may know how to count cricket chirps, I am only giving you 7 seconds to listen before
Okay.
guessing. Each of these will be
Okay.
worth 1 point each for a total of 3 points for the whole question.
So there's three of them coming.
Yes, there are 3 files
So
coming.
since Cooper was an Eagle Scout, can he get 4 seconds?
No,
Handicap,
because that would
handicap.
take way too long for me to figure that
All
out.
right, whatever.
Dang it.
Wait, hold on.
File and
Is this in
coming.
Fahrenheit?
Yes, in Fahrenheit.
Oh my god. Bryce, just move.
No, I wouldn't get points for that.
I'm doing it in ranking.
Yeah, I mean, you can give me it in whatever whatever format you want.
Kelvin.
Sorry, I'll give it to you in
Yep.
Kelvin. I just have to add 273.
Actually, John, you subtract.
Cooper, I'm listening.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going last.
66 degrees Fahrenheit.
I was thinking 1
Okay.
or 2. I'm gonna go 74.
Solid.
I'm gonna go below John. Actually, I'm gonna go 62.
It was 58 degrees
Ah.
Fahrenheit. when that
Wow.
chirp was
Okay.
recorded.
It felt cold to me. It did feel
Really?
colder.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
It felt
was,
warm.
It was crisp out.
I don't know.
All right, that one goes to Cooper.
Ding.
But
Okay.
what about this one?
$74 degrees.
I'm going to keep it 66.
Okay.
It's got to be 66 at some point, right?
I'm gonna
It's just how it
go-
has- It's just
I'm
how
gonna
it
go
is.
75.
Wow.
Ooh, okay, so remind me what the 3 guesses were.
66, 74, 75.
That one was 88.
Ah.
One for
Of course, Bryce
That
just
one
goes
goes to
one over
Bryce.
me.
Why not? That's just how
The
it
Bryce
goes.
is right.
All right,
Bryce is
well,
right.
John, here's your chance.
It's not going to be this unless it's
Here's-
66. In which
Here's
case
the
dibs on
third audio
66.
file.
I'm gonna say 88 again.
Oh.
It sounds
I'm gonna
the
keep on
same.
66. I have no reason to
Ah.
think that any
Well,
of
I'm
this
gonna
is
go.
You
I'm
can
gonna
hear
go.
a difference, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. 80.
Okay, so you think it was a little bit cooler? It sounded a little cooler to you?
I don't know.
And then Cooper said what?
88.
88.
88 again?
Yeah.
different. That's just where we're at.
And then John is 66 again?
Again.
All right, that one was 73
Oh.
between the other two. So
That's directly between us.
it's 7 away from both John.
So we both get
and
the points.
Bryce.
Can we?
So
do we
you
both get the
split-
points, or do you want to split it
No,
straight down the
you
middle,
have to
half a point
split
each?
it. I said it was going to be worth 3 points.
Hmm.
So you have to split
So how
it.
about this?
So I'm using
I'll
You have to
take-
learn to share.
I'll take the point.
no, actually.
So I'm at.
Trade deal income?
guess I'm at
I owe you 1
8.5.
point.
So
We're gonna have an investment.
we're getting
in
half
which-
points. Is that what's happening here?
I guess we're
That's-
doing half
that's
points
what's
this
happening.
episode.
Okay. I don't know how to do half a tally. I guess
I just
Just
wrote.
do a little tiny one.
I have a bunch
but
of
it's my
lines and then
fifth one.
0.5.
It's my 5th one. So how do I? It's the diagonal.
Oh, you get half a
Do
diagonal.
half a
You
diagonal.
don't. You just have 4 tallies and then 0.5.
I just change it to a number. All right, innovation over here.
There you go. Really moving through the ages.
going to question 2 of round 3. It is nearly a trope to make your comic book characters named after bugs or insect. Write down on a sheet of paper as many heroes and villains that take their names from bugs as you can. The person who names the most characters will receive 3 points.
Oh boy.
Do alternate universes count?
You're asking that question?
Yeah.
I have no chance.
I mean, oh wait, well, no? Yes? No?
Okay.
Alright, I think I'm tapped out.
I'll go first.
I think I'm good.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So, I got, this one's pretty obscure. You might not know it.
Right.
I got Ant-Man,
Okay.
the Wasp, and then
Is that the 2?
and then that bug alien thing from Guardians of the Galaxy.
And then
The
what?
what?
Bug alien thing from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, Mantis.
Yeah, that counts.
Okay, sure, I'll give you.
It
It won't
she's
matter.
bug
Yeah,
themed.
that's named after a bug.
It won't matter. I don't think I'll have to worry about points there.
Do they have to be superheroes or can they be villains too?
No, I said they could be villains.
Okay, cool.
I'm doing anything. I had down Ant-Man, the Wasp, the Tick, Bee-Man is from The Simpsons, the Moth, Killer Moth from Batman, Fly Guy I think is a book, and Superfly I think is somebody.
I don't know about the last 2.
The only one that I recognize besides the ones that I said was the Moth.
And
That's it.
Killer
There you
Moth.
go.
That I do know that is a Batman supervillain.
I think since I don't know them, they don't count, so we're actually tied.
So I have
didn't know
8.
very many of
I had
those.
8.
Did you count the last 2 as one? Because I don't know about those. One of those you said was a book character.
Fly Guy, definitely a book
Yeah.
character.
Well, is that? I guess. Okay.
You have
sure.
the ability to Google.
Why not?
If you're counting
you
B,
can check this
I'm
right
like,
are
now.
you
Oh,
gonna
no.
count B-Man from The Simpsons?
Let's see. Let's see what John has and if it matters. If it matters, then you can Google it.
Okay, so
I got Ant-Man, the Wasp, Yellow Jacket, Mantis, Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Pig, Grasshopper, who was part of the Great Lakes Adventures, Adventures, he shows up a couple times. He's always killed off right when he shows up. So he's kind of a joke character, but there is a character named Grasshopper in the Great Lakes Adventures, which I hate, but whatever. Golden Scarab, which is Layla and Moon Knight spoilers, I guess. And in the newer DC Comics in the Justice League, they just reformed, so I guess spoilers for that too. There are 2 Blue Beetles.
on that Justice League.
John gets the points. I mean, that's pretty clear.
Wow.
Would the
Naming all the
Spider-Man
different
count?
Spider-Man.
Does-
Why wouldn't
Are
it?
bug themed
I think-
superheroes or bug themed or insect themed?
I did say bug themed, and insects are bugs, so those count. I mean,
Oh,
The
I also
different-
could have said Spider Woman.
yeah. So the different you asked about multiverse if that counts. I was like
Like Miles
yes
Morales
and
and
no.
Peter Parker.
Yeah, well, I think Miles. I don't know.
He's Ultimate Spider-Man versus
like
regular,
Andrew
like,
I was
Garfield
gonna say,
Spider-Man versus
yeah,
Tobey
versus
Maguire
Tom
Spider-Man
Holland,
does not
yeah.
count
No,
as
no,
two.
no. I
but
would
like
I wouldn't
Spider
say that.
Pig,
But
Like Peter Parker
Sure,
versus...
Spider
yes.
Pig.
yeah,
Oh, I could have said Spider-Man Noir. Okay.
yeah, like I would say, like a Peter Parker counts as
Yeah.
one, and
Jeez.
another one would count as.
Okay, and then like Miles Morales is his own thing.
Was that still more than 8?
yeah.
It's way more than 8.
Can you?
Way more than
Is there any that we didn't
Wow.
get?
He did 11. How many Spider-Man variants did you have?
Want me to go down
No.
the list again?
No.
Okay. And then Spider-Man variants, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Black Widow is
Logan,
5.
is there any? Oh, Black Widow. I forgot about that too. Is there?
Yeah.
You said Black Widow?
He didn't say
Oh,
Black
well,
Widow.
she's written on my list.
Is there any big ones that we
Yeah,
missed?
Sorry.
I don't know. I didn't write any down.
Nice.
Just wanted to see what we would do.
You know, I think you did pretty well, honestly.
Cool.
Don't make this about me. This is about you.
Right.
So I
All right.
Do
so
I get the points
that's,
I think so. I think we were playing golf
I'll leave it up to
rules.
the committee.
Yeah,
all right.
it's-
Well, let's convene. I think
I think we were
I
doing
should get
golf
the points.
rules.
I think I get the point.
So it
All
all
right.
comes
All
down
right,
to me.
That
huh?
goes to John.
I've already given myself
All right.
the points.
John is pulling away here.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are gonna do.
Lose.
The window is closing.
Yeah, because you went and gave him points for just standing up.
Yeah.
He didn't
I took
just
my butt
stand up,
around.
okay? I saw his butt moving.
He
It
did
things for
look
me,
like
okay?
Charlie Chaplin a little bit. That's probably part of it.
There you go. Thank you. Charlie
Movie star
Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
All right, we're going on
Yeah.
to question 3. How would an assassin bug intimidate potential predators? What does it do to ward them off?
A what kind of bug?
Assassin bug.
It sasses him.
It goes, boo.
He goes, hey!
It launches some stinky fluid. What can
I'm
I say?
pretty sure it has
I'm all
like a
about that
scary
stinky fluid in
face
this episode.
on it or something.
Okay, so John says stinky fluid. Cooper says scary face.
Well, what other
Scary
scent
face.
can I go for? I'll go sound. So it screams.
It bangs his head against the wall.
It screams, hey!
Stop.
Exactly like that.
Stop.
It most certainly does reveal a scary face.
Yeah, I figured Cooper.
It
It's
flares.
scary
It
faces,
flares its wings and it reveals a pattern that looks remarkably like a human skull.
Little do our contestants know that this was the fake answer. Looks like they were fooled this time.
I know
But
bugs.
the white pattern design also fools predators into thinking the assassin bug is not safe to eat.
I wouldn't eat it.
Interesting.
I wouldn't eat it. John, would you eat it?
I would eat it.
Okay.
I would eat it.
Good job. Getting, question 4. How long do you think a cockroach can survive without its head?
Buzz, 5 years.
1 month.
5? It's locked in.
I don't know.
Great going,
They're
Cooper.
pretty crazy. They
I'm
can
rooting for
survive
you,
an
buddy.
atomic
They are
blast.
crazy. Yeah.
John's stolen my points twice, so I'm making him say the answer first.
I said 1 month, but it was
Oh, you said a
overshadowed
month?
by Cooper going 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 29 days.
Oh no.
Did I go the wrong direction?
What do I do here?
Is it 29 and a
Well-
half days?
Here's the thing. The official answer is weeks. Because
What the heck?
because a cockroach has been observed to live 10 days without a head before it was eaten alive by other cockroaches, and they know it can live longer, but no one has ever recorded it.
Well,
living
then it
longer.
sounds
Who
like
knows?
it's
Maybe it
pretty
could
close.
live for
I
5
think we-
years.
I think we all get a point.
No,
for that. I do think we all
No,
get a
I
point
think
for
it's-
It's
that.
very clearly me.
I think it's
It could live for 5
I
years.
think it's
Because I
Maybe. We don't know.
I basically had.
good.
But what if
I
it's
had
over
to decide.
a month? What if
But
it's over
here's
a
the thing,
month, Bryce?
That's,
How do
no,
we know?
That's the thing, though. We do kind of know because it's recorded.
You want to... So you think you get the point because it's more
No,
conservative?
not
on
even
that end.
conservative. It's just we have no evidence to prove that you are correct. Where we do have at least some evidence that it is
I
last.
I
Prove that
counter-
the answer closest
I
to you is
counter
correct.
and
odds are
say,
greater
what
that
kind
it
of
is
trivia
Bryce.
question is this that there's no clear answer?
It's so vague.
I think
I don't know. I was just
So,
kind of thinking,
yeah,
like, I don't know,
I'll-
like a couple weeks.
I'll clean up. I'll clean up the question. The question is just going to be what has the longest one been observed to be.
Right,
And then
okay.
it's
Mhm.
There you
easy.
go.
It's 29
In that case,
days.
I would have guessed
And then it's
5 days.
Well-
there you go.
Sounds like I get a fat 3 points, is what I hear.
Yeah.
That sounds
Bryce
like
got it.
points for
Bryce got
Bryce.
it.
That sound was Bryce getting 3 points.
Ding, ding, ding.
What's Sam say?
Um.
No,
dong,
that's
ding,
it.
dong,
Yeah.
dong, ding,
Ding
dong,
dong, ding dong,
ding.
ding.
All right, going into the
I'm really
last
pulling away
question of this episode. Question 5. You've heard of Pavlov's dogs. Now get ready for Antony's aphids. Antony, who is an ant, has learned that he can tap an aphid twice, which triggers a conditioned response in the aphids to secrete their gooey delicious honeydew as a source of food for the ants. How do you think the ants hold the aphids hostage, ensuring they cannot get away with their sticky excretions?
So to summarize, we got some
Buzz.
West Side Story gang of ants that are coming up at this aphid, and they're just trying to get it to stay there so they can secrete whatever.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh, I
say
didn't answer.
I'm pretty sure the ants are like a parasite in this case, in that it just like latches on, just rides the back of the aphid, just straight up like cowboy yeehaw.
Nah, I think the
I'm gonna
ant
s-
civilization is above that. You know, I think that
Above parasites.
yeah,
They're above.
I
that.
think that the ants are actually going to like literally construct a wall around the aphid.
Yeah, I was going to say that they're going to make like little
Oh, well,
corrals.
I
like
did
little
say
aphid
that, you know.
corrals.
Um,
Yeah,
so
Actually, John said that.
I
Before
said
you
that
did.
too. You just said they're going to make a wall.
yeah.
Actually, John said I was gonna say.
Yeah, John
He didn't
hasn't said
actually
I'm
say
saying that
it.
they're
John
making a
hasn't said
corral.
anything yet.
They're making a corral.
So
They're
you're
making
saying a corral
That's what
after
they're
I
doing. They're
said
going to corral
wall.
them in. They
Okay.
make walls.
How are we gonna
One wall.
differentiate
No, I said
corral
wall.
versus wall?
I think the person that said the answer first, probably.
Okay, so Bryce is going with they surround them with walls.
Like
and
dirt
John
walls,
is
like
saying
dirt walls.
they
Corral.
They just
Dirt
corral
walls.
them.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
In real life, they eat their legs.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Ants are definitely not a civilized society like I thought.
No.
That is pretty close
I
to being a
wanted, like, little
parasite.
aphid rodeo.
Just think
That-
about it.
They
though.
do
Like,
eat something.
I know. Out of those three, I have to give it to Cooper.
It's pretty close
Ding,
to a
ding,
wall,
ding.
but I guess.
I mean, it does
Pretty
the
close
same
to a
thing.
wall.
It keeps
It's a
them
wall in the
one
same
location.
fashion that I have no idea.
That
how
if I hit you in the head with a
compare
mallet and
those.
you
Go
passed
on.
out, that's a wall.
But that just like blew my mind.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They literally just eat their
That's
legs, and then whenever
horrific.
they want some food, they just tap them twice, and then they like secrete some honeydew, and then they eat it, and then they just have to like live all of their life without any legs,
Do
just
they-
secreting
wow.
honeydew.
Do they feed the aphids to like
They do.
keep their
They
honeydew
feed the,
secretions?
they bring it like leaves and stuff that the aphids
Aw.
eat, and then they secrete.
That's don't aw that's horrifying. That's
it's
human
slave- no,
centipedes
it's
level
like-
body
It's a
horror.
slavery system. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
cute slavery.
What if Ant-Man
Cute
did that?
slavery.
What if
Aw.
Ant-Man did that as his power?
What would
Slavery?
Ant-Man say?
No,
I
I'd
can't
eat your
wait for
legs
the
and I'd
next
eat the
Ant-Man
secretions.
movie.
it's the
Next Ant-Man
legs.
movie.
Yeah,
Eats
I'd eat your legs and wait for the
does
secretions.
slavery.
That's what it is.
I want a more realistic Ant-Man.
Oh.
Let's write a letter.
There we go. Kevin Feige. Hi.
I'm pretty sure.
So who are
Okay,
they
but I will
concerned?
say I'm pretty
So-
sure there are ants that are parasitic and
Oh,
stuff like that.
well,
There are fungi
I
that
know
are
about
parasitic
the,
to
yeah,
ants.
I know about the ants that have like the fungus that like grows out of their head and stuff and makes
Naturally.
them, like, zombie
Mhm.
ants. But
Zombie.
Obviously, who doesn't?
well, hold on, going back, do we think Paul Rudd would eat human legs or would he eat
Eat
aphids?
the ant legs. Or ape,
No,
what-
it's-
I guess he could get small. He could get small enough. Wait, can he take the helmet off when he's tiny?
No.
It's
Wait,
No.
it's
then
it's gotta be
Wait.
then
I
he
don't know.
can't eat the aphid legs.
it's gotta be
I don't know.
It's gotta be whatever opponent that Ant-Man has that's able to do something like secrete honey.
It's-
Okay.
There you go. So he eats their
Yeah.
legs
and-
Hmm.
and then uses their power. That's still horrific.
Somebody get Bob Feige on the phone.
Kevin.
I have an
I'll
idea.
fax-
Oh
I'll
yeah,
fax him
whatever.
right
What
away.
was I thinking? Bob is
What-
the Disney guy, right?
Bob Iger. Yeah.
Bob Iger. Same.
Know
literally
your
the
billionaires.
same. All right, let's do a final point roundup
Let's do a-
before
let's do
we
a
do
point
some
check.
challenge
Cooper,
questions
you're
and
gonna-
stuff.
I think I might have lost some points
Hold-
somewhere in here outside of Bryce's extra 7.
Oh yeah, I took those
yeah,
off.
yeah. So, okay, good. I'm at 11 and a half. Bryce is at 7.5, and Cooper is at 7.
Really?
Ooh.
What do you
Ooh.
I'm
what
at
do you think?
7?
Bryce?
I said before when I was marking my half point that it was supposed to be the 5. I realized I didn't give myself the actual point for my 8.
So are you at 8? Yeah. And a half? 8.5. Okay.
So
Well,
I can challenge to tie then. That's it.
I think
8
so.
and a half,
Or-
9, 10, 11 and a half.
Not
Yeah.
Oh,
confident
wait.
enough
Or
to
you can
challenge
challenge to lose to me.
I'll wait and let
Yeah.
John challenge. That's what I'll do.
I will not.
I've
be
never-
challenging
I've
you.
never
John,
done-
you should.
I've
do
never
it,
done that
though. It makes it
before.
way more
No,
interesting.
I play boring. I play
I've never
safe.
done that before, actually. So, okay. Well, for me, then, can you go through the answers?
Yeah. So
The first one was dragonflies. Then we got 30 inches long, weighing 1 pound. Bangor has a different one. 37 Herbies. Question 5, you can't challenge it. It's based off the answer. Yep. How many bugs are there? 10 quintillion. I challenge that one. The end credits. The end credits, of course, are ATM. Okay. 50,802 space moths to carry those zero hand away. John's rival band. Challenge by rival band. 588873. What was that one for? Temperature. Temperature. And the assassin bug slams wings to reveal the pattern on the cat. And then the cockroach moving weeks. Alright, Pavlov's dog. 1 million Easter legs.
Anthony's
Okay,
Avid.
I think I have it narrowed down to 3 or 4 possibilities besides John's dance.
great.
He didn't even do the
Challengeable,
figure 8
for sure.
pattern.
I know.
I kind of like.
I didn't
like
see
rotated
you
a
do the
little bit,
figure
though.
8 pattern. I saw John doing some.
I'm sorry I didn't
rotation.
show you
got
my
some
butt on
action.
camera.
That's what I wanted.
You got to be willing to
Cooper.
go the extra mile,
I wanna
Cooper.
see that
I got where I
bum.
am in this industry because I went the extra mile and showed my butt.
Okay,
on
so if you're
camera.
curious about the 3 that I'm trying to decide between, I've got it narrowed down to the first question being dragonfly, the ancient dragonfly bug, 30 inches, 1 pound, and then 37 Herbies. That's
30 pounds, 1 inch.
30 pounds, 1 inch. That's a dense fucking dragonfly.
those are the 3 that I'm thinking about right now.
What was the third one?
37 Herbies.
Okay,
Mm.
So
I thought there were 36 Herbies.
there were 37.
I'm
Okay. Fuck.
gonna go with question number 1, dragonfly. I think that you put it right at the beginning.
Well, dragonflies are considered the world's most capable predator.
Wow.
Yep, they have a kill success rate of 97%.
And just like that, I'm in last.
I respect the risk, Bryce.
So what's the real wrong answer?
I swear, is it the...
So,
I bet it's
It was
the
it Why
vague
Waggle
answer
Dance?
one.
well, the weeks.
The weeks one.
The weeks question mark. Logan needed an extra question, so he made that story up. Just went weeks, I don't know, and moved on.
The fake answer was the one about the assassin bug. So
Oh.
I had said that it flares its wings and reveals a pattern. It actually, and this is way cooler, okay? It piles their dead carcasses onto its spiky body. So whenever it kills something and sucks like all the juices out of it, it like piles it onto its body.
That's
And so you can look up
hardcore.
pictures of these assassin bugs with these
That's
like
metal as hell.
giant
Am I allowed to-
mounds of kills
I'm gonna
on their
Google.
backs.
I'm gonna Google.
That's
Wow,
insane.
John at it again, Googling.
We're free. We're free now.
That's crazy.
Assassin bugs.
We should honestly,
What do I
we
say?
should be more like
Uh,
Bugs, you crazy
Corpse
for that one.
clothing? Corpse armor is what it's called.
Corpse armor.
Corpse.
It's called corpse. Oh my
We
god.
could learn-
Isn't it awesome?
Share your screen, John.
We could learn
yeah,
a
hold
lot
on.
from bugs, honestly. Like banging heads, stacking the dead on our backs, eating
Yeah.
legs.
We do learn a lot from bugs. We learn a lot from
Eating
ants
legs,
with,
living
like,
for, I don't know, maybe weeks.
architecture and civil engineering and stuff. We learn about time. We know what weeks are.
They could live for weeks. I don't know.
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
Is
That's-
wow.
it's
Aunt
Right.
Fanny.
For the viewers at home, we're looking at a picture.
I wouldn't eat that.
We
I just
we've
said
Googled
viewers.
this. Yeah, I'm gonna retract
was-
my answer where I said I'm gonna
Was
eat
the
this.
assassin insect the inspiration for Aunt Fanny and
God.
robots?
I don't have that information.
That's
on me.
wild.
John, quick Google Aunt Fanny
Assassin bug Aunt Fanny.
inspiration question mark?
I definitely should
Insop-
not have mentioned that I was ahead
No.
of points so early.
Well, go to all. You can't just expect an answer through images.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, John left.
Did he?
Yes.
He was pretty upset
Oh
about that.
no. He's pretty upset.
Yeah, I would be.
It's a tough
too.
win for John.
All right.
Tough win. Yeah.
Something just happened there. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
So I think to end, we should. No, it's okay. I got it. We're just gonna.
Okay,
We're just gonna name.
Let's have Bryce sign off.
We're gonna name as many bugs as we can, and it'll fade.
I named so many.
Oh, all right.
Ants.
We got aphids,
Ant-Man.
spiders,
Termites.
Spider-Man.
Bird spider.
The
bird
moth.
spider,
Killer moth.
Oh, those house centipedes
Batman.
infestations. Ugh.
we've rolled into
Catwoman.
station.
Stink bug.
Thanks for riding the bus.
Ladybugs.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden is not a bug.
Prove it. How do
We'll
you
see
know?
you next
Slaw
week.
bunnies.
Joe
We've
Biden
rolled
is a
into
bug.
San Antonio.
Wait,
How do you know Joe
Don't-
Biden isn't a bug?
don't
I
do
need
a
you to prove to me
slaw
right now
bunnies
Joe
joke.
Biden isn't a bug.
Red
Don't
ants.
put a slaw bunnies joke.
Black ants.
Fire ants. Flying ants. I think we're out now.
Gosh, weeks.
Weeks.
That'll get me for a while.